There are goals that define games, goals that define careers, and then there are goals that define football history. And today, I'm going to recreate every single one. Starting off with one of the most iconic footballers to ever exist, Cristiano Ronaldo. Arguably his first iconic goal, his header versus Millwall in the FA Cup final. The right back basically runs into the box, dinks one in, and Ronaldo... Oh my god! He just scored a bicycle kick on his first attempt. And unlike our first attempt, our second attempt would actually be a header. Ronaldo header it! Oh, that's not bad. But I wasn't satisfied with that attempt, so I give it another go. Ronaldo's running in, please! No! But never say never. This is Ronaldo we're talking about. Ronaldo! Let's go! That might be the one. Let's move on to 2005, which brought us Ronaldo's iconic goal versus Bolton Wanderers. And it's fair to say this goal was pretty impressive. Can we recreate it in 5 attempts? Let's find out. And it's fair to say our first attempt was pretty decent. Bottom left. Oh! That's attempt number 1 and that was pretty good. This goal was better than I thought. Look, he makes him do a little step over, fake. I might have to take that. I'm going to attempt one more version to try and get the step overs correct. And then this happened. Ronaldo! That's the one. That is the one I'm taking at. It may not have been as good as our first attempt, but it was a lot more like the real goal. So for that reason, we're taking it and moving on to 2006, which was Ronaldo's iconic goal versus Portsmouth. And this goal isn't the one he's known for, so stay tuned for that. It drops to Ronaldo, he takes the touch. Where the hell did that just go? Ronaldo touches it down, takes it in, on his left. Oh, that's a great goal. That is a great goal. However, after a swift VAR review, the goal can't count as it was in the wrong corner. So Ronaldo rectified his mistakes and did this. He scores! Let's go. I'm taking that one. And with that goal completed, it was time for 2007. Ronaldo scored a few bangers in 2007, but one of them stood out right at the very end against Everton. This goal, naughty. Oh my god. Does a feint. Buries it. Oh my god, that would have been it. Feints him. Top bins. Oh, Pickford, just get lost. And on our third attempt, Ronaldo did this. Please. Yes! Come on! That's the goal. It's taken us 3 attempts. We've absolutely smashed out the water, but that is the goal. And if you thought that goal was good, this next goal is even better. Because in 2008, Ronaldo scored his famous free kick against Portsmouth. Here we go, free kick, attempt number 1. And Ronaldo would make the keeper work on our first attempt. Oh my god! This position is a lot more like the original. Can Ronaldo score it? And our second attempt sucked. Our second attempt may have been a flop, but our third attempt... never mind. Oh no! We almost did the perfect recreation, but Ronaldo simply likes wood too much. Coming so close previously, I knew a little less power would do the job. Please. Yeah! Let's go! Oh my god. There's a reason why they call him Clutch Naldo, and that is the reason. Now, if you thought that free kick was good, this next goal is insane, because in 2009, Ronaldo scored an outrageous long shot against Porto in the Champions League. And our first attempt was an absolute stinker. Whereas our second attempt had more promise, but not enough execution. Attempt number 3 was our best yet. Ronaldo! Go in! Oh, that was better. Same with attempt number 4, but the keeper was unstoppable. Oh my god, that was it! But on our last attempt, this happened. Gets the ball, he shoots! Oh my god, no! The keeper was simply too good. Let's move on to 2011, which brought us Ronaldo's iconic free kick versus Denmark. This free kick is disgraceful. Here we go, Ronaldo free kick versus Denmark. Can he do it? Can he recreate attempt number 1? It's not a bad first attempt. A bit more power, and we might be able to get that. Come on, Ronnie, I believe in you. Boom. Terrible. Oh, this is good power. Very good power. Oh, no! Oh, my God, the power was there. This is it. I feel it. I actually feel it. I need the right power. I don't know if that's it. Please. Let's go! The Clutch King! It's fair to say we'd absolutely smashed it out the water with our 4th attempt, meaning we can move on to 2012, which was top left. Oh my god! Top left. Oh my god, no! This keeper's on steroids. What the hell was that? But no steroids would be enough to stop the GOAT from scoring. Yes! Come on! Suck on that, keeper! And once again, we had smashed it out of the park. Can we keep up the form of the next iconic goal? Which was Ronaldo's iconic goal to finish off his hat-trick against Galatasaray in the Champions League. And Ronaldo would actually come super close on his first attempt. Oh, that was actually a really good attempt. And the same with his second attempt. Oh, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I can't take it. Our third attempt would flop. No! But our 4th attempt would be the closest yet. Oh my god, I would have taken that. With 1 chance remaining, could the Clutch King do it? Oh my god, I missed! No way! Come so close, but failed once again to score another iconic goal. Let's move on to the next iconic goal, which was 2014, Ronaldo's iconic back flick versus Valencia. This is gonna be so hard to do. And on our first attempt, Ronaldo did this. Ronnie! Ronaldo! Listen, the flick was the flick. We got the flick. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. That goal might have been good, but this next goal is even better. Because in 2015, Ronaldo scored this goal versus Armenia. And I know you're probably wondering why it's against Norway. Well, that's because we needed a team with a red kit, and Armenia aren't on the game. Takes a touch, brings it down, and shoots. Oh, takes a touch, brings it down. Boom! Oh my god, what a goal. But although that was good, it wasn't perfect. So I had another go, and this happened. Shoots! Oh! Cristiano Ronaldo! Is that good enough? And if that wasn't good enough, then I don't know what is. With that said, let's move on to 2016, in which Ronaldo scored this against Espanyol. And our first attempt was almost perfect. We just couldn't score. Oh my god, that was actually pretty decent. But then Ronaldo did this. Please! Oh my god, he's so good! The only problem is I did a ball roll. But, I mean, everything else was perfect apart from the ball roll. So, you can't alter the past, but you can change the future. Moving on to 2017 is Ronaldo's iconic goal versus Barcelona, where he took off his shirt and did the flex. This goal is so iconic, it has to be included. And on the first attempt, Ronaldo would do this. Ronaldo. Oh my god, that would have been it. And our second attempt would be super close too. Ronaldo! Oh my god, so close. But on the third attempt, something felt different. Ronaldo! Oh my! Well, so I thought. But then finally on our 4th attempt, we would score. Ronaldo! Oh, the goal's not as good. The goal's not as good. So for that reason, we couldn't take it, which left us with one last chance. Please! Oh my god, no way! That was it! We came so close. So close to doing the iconic El Clasico. May have failed to recreate that iconic goal, but there's many more coming up. And the next one is 2018, possibly one of Ronaldo's most iconic goals. His bicycle kick in the Champions League quarterfinals. And our first attempt was an incredible goal, but not the right angle. So we had another go, and this happened. Ronaldo, please! Oh, that might be better. Moving on to 2019, we have Ronaldo's header versus Sampdoria. This is possibly the best ever header in mankind. Ronaldo redefined gravity with this header. I don't know how he stayed in the air for this long. Get on Ronaldo's head. Oh, he didn't do the jump, but that was it. That was the right cross, but he didn't do the jump. But on our second attempt, Ronaldo would jump a bit higher. Ronaldo, oh, that was a good jump. That was actually a very good jump. He kind of did it in the motion as well. But after a quick VAR check, it was ruled not high enough, so we had to have another go. Jump high. Oh, that was a high jump. That was definitely a high jump. Oh, Ronaldo got some height on that. But I still wasn't satisfied with that goal, so I had another try. And if the last attempt wasn't good enough, this would be. Ronaldo jumps, he scores! And moving on to 2020, which was Ronaldo's goal versus Olympic Lyon. This goal was actually insane. So he kind of gets past the player and then just shoots top left from here. Okay, the first attempt may have been a flop, but the second attempt most definitely wasn't. Oh, let's go! 2 attempts is all it took, Ronaldo. We have actually smashed this out the park. Moving on to 2021 was Ronaldo's return to Man United with this iconic goal versus Tottenham. And on the first attempt, Ronaldo would score a beauty. Oh, if Ronaldo was just a bit further down, that would have been perfect. But our second attempt was almost perfect. Ronaldo! No! Volley it! That's good! Ah, Ronnie! Same with our third attempt. It just went in the wrong side of the goal. Oh my god! But practice makes perfect. And on the fourth attempt, this happened. Oh, that's better! That's better! That is way better. I like that one. We smashed that one out the water, so let's move on to 2022, which once again was a Ronaldo goal against Tottenham. I think it's clear Ronaldo doesn't like Tottenham because this long shot was absolutely disgraceful. And our first attempt wasn't the best, but then Ronaldo would do this. Boom! Oh! However, the shot was too close to goal, so we can't count it. Ronnie would then do this. Please. Oh no! And once again, we would hit the woodwork. Ronaldo just loves wood too much. We then had one last chance to clutch this up. Boom! From one goal to another, we're moving on to Lionel Messi, who redefined greatness. And our first 2 attempts, Messi would get bullied off the ball. Referee! But we would then come super close to scoring. We were inches wide. No! But it wouldn't take long until Messi perfected it. Yes! Come on! Let's go! The next goal we're going to have to score is this 2006 solo run where Messi basically ran past the whole Getafe team and scored. Yeah, he even ran past the keeper as well. And I was fully focused on recreating this goal, but the first attempt fell flat. Oh boy. On the second try, I got much closer, almost perfect, but I still missed. The third attempt was even better, mirroring Messi's run closely, but failing short at the final moment. No! The fourth try ended the same way. Now, with one last shot to pull this off, would I clutch the win or fail the goal? I don't care. I'm scoring. I can't get past the keeper. It's impossible. Moving on to 2007 is when Messi scored his first hat-trick, and it was against Real Madrid. And this was the goal that secured his hat-trick. Great touch, past the player, bang, bottom right. And on our first attempt, Messi would do this. Messi, bottom bins. Oh no, it's gone top bins. However, it wasn't bottom corner, so we tried again, and this happened. Big touch. Messi, bomb bins! Oh, that's better! That is better. Can we take that one? It may not have been completely bottom bins, but it was almost identical. And moving on to 2008, we have this iconic free kick where Messi completely caught the Atletico team out of position. That's what you call a high IQ free kick. No one's paying attention. The referee's distracted. So is the goalkeeper. Messi shoots. Messi scores. And it's a goal! Let's go. And that moves us on to 2009, where Messi scored this iconic goal in the Champions League final against Man United. And 1 minute 30 into the game, Messi did this. Messi! Oh my god! Look at the time. Oh my god. From the ball to the head to the goal, it was almost identical. With that goal smashed on his first attempt, we're moving on to 2010, where Messi scored 4 goals against Arsenal in the Champions League. And one of them was this iconic chip, which was his hat-trick goal. I cannot miss. There it is. Go on, Messi. The keeper's not coming out. Why? Why? Unlike the real goalie, the keeper would refuse to come out, making it almost impossible to score the chip. Why is he not coming out? Leaving us with one last attempt to get the goal. Messi! Go on, Messi! This is it. This is the last attempt, please. Oh my god. We move on to 2011. It was clear Messi liked to destroy English teams, as Messi would destroy Man United in another Champions League final with this goal. Picks it up on the edge of the box and smashes it in. And Messi would score this right away. Oh! But after a quick VAR check, we had shot too early, so we can't count it. But Messi would correct himself and scored this. Oh!
Messi. Oh, fabulous.
And we're moving on to 2012, where Messi set the record for scoring 5 goals in one game, being the first to do this in the UCL against Bayern Leverkusen. And he scored some incredible goals in that game, just like this second goal where he sends not one, but 2 defenders. So let's try and recreate it. Messi, cross pass 1. Pass 2. Bottom bins. Oh, it's not gone bottom. Technically, it's gone bottom bins. I don't know if I can take that. And after much closer inspection, it was a lot more similar to the real thing. We are taking that and we're moving on to 2012, where Messi scored this iconic free kick in the El Clasico. And what a free kick it was. That is some distance. Messi, 29 meters. This is where he took the free kick from, the exact same spot. Can we score our first attempt? There's no power bar. Okay, this could go anywhere. Oh, it's gone in. It could have gone anywhere, but it's Messi. So, of course, it's gone in the back of the net. Well, it's fair to say we smashed that on our first attempt. And moving on to 2014, Messi scored this outrageous goal versus Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. And our first attempt was a good effort. Oh! Oh my god, our first attempt was so close. Please. Oh, that's good. That attempt was almost perfect. I just needed to send the defender a little bit more. Oh, that one's better. Oh, he committed though. And we scored the chip, and there was a defender there on the line. And with almost perfecting that goal, we're moving on to the iconic goal of 2015. It's this goal versus Atletico Bilbao in the Copa del Rey final, where Messi took on not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 players and scored this goal. He starts here. He runs down the line. 2 of them come up towards him. Ref. Oh, sent to the shops. Did it come at me then? I need to get past him. There we go. Past him. No. We would then get intercepted right away, leaving us with 2 more tries to recreate this goal. But the defenders just didn't want to commit like they did in real life. It was as if they were scared of Messi. This is the last attempt. Let's get on to 2016, where Messi scored this free kick against the USA. It is the first free kick that was nominated for a Puskas Award. And my, oh my, what a free kick it was. I don't know how we're going to score this, but I'm going to give it my best try. Messi, you got to caress that top bins across goal. Yes, I got a power bar this time. Boom. Oh, I don't know if that's enough power, but we'll give it a go. No, just got to get enough power. Just got to get enough power, Messi. That could be good. Oh my god, it's gone in. Oh my god. There's no way. There's actually no way. Now, that last goal may have been good, but this next goal is one of Messi's most iconic goals. It's against Real Madrid, where he won the El Clasico and did his famous shirt celebration. Oh! That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And our first attempt was nearly perfect, but the angle just wasn't right. So we tried again, and this happened. Oh! Militao had just made the block of the century, but nothing would get in the way of Messi's third try. Messi! Messi! Oh my god, I paused it. Oh my god, that's it. That's actually it. With almost a perfect recreation of that goal, we're moving on to 2018, where Messi scored this. The impossible touch. He controls it off his knee, then touches it down all on the same leg. This might be the hardest goal we're going to have to recreate. But I was wrong, as somehow, with a miracle, Messi did this. Oh! Oh! He touched it off the knee. He just replicated his goal in real life with almost perfection. And now we're moving on to 2019, where Messi scored this iconic free kick. Yep, it's the one against Liverpool. Let's try and recreate it. Can he do it again? It's got to go top bins. Oh, that's good. Ah, it's not good enough. We're going to add a bit more power and height to this one. Oh, this could be good. Boom. Ah. All right, attempt number 3. I'm going to put it a bit more to the left. Oh, that's powerful. Boom. Oh my God, what a save. I've only got 2 more attempts, so I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Oh, that's about the same power. Yes! Come on! Let's go, Messi! Will my streak continue as we move on to 2020, where Messi scored this goal versus Osasuna, which was a tribute goal to Maradona as he had sadly passed away. Gets past one. Oh no! Oh, I shot earlier but just didn't shoot. Messi picks it up in the middle. Does the little feint. And again. Boom! Oh, that's not good enough. I can't take that. Messi picks it up. Does that. Boom! Oh, that's better, but I think Messi's goal was more top bins. So I didn't think this was that close, but after a quick VAR check, it's pretty much identical. We're taking that. And moving on to 2021 is Messi's last goal for Barcelona in the Champions League. And what a goal it was. Not to mention, it's against PSG, the team he went to join. Immense! Oh my God, what a save. But I'd soon discover how overpowered Keylor Navas was in goal. Messi. Immense! Oh my God, I scored the wrong side. We had one last try. Messi, please! Okay. Keylor Navas is just catching the ball, where Messi scored this iconic free kick on his Inter Miami debut to win the game. First try, Ankara Messi on his debut. I feel like this is it. Oh, he's done it. Oh, what attempt. I don't know how iconic it is, but it's definitely an incredible goal. So we're going to try and recreate it. And on our first try, Messi did this. Boom. Oh! Now, Messi and Ronaldo have provided us with some incredible goals, but the beautiful game has provided so many more. So that is why we're recreating one iconic goal from every year, going all the way back to 2000. And the year 2000 blessed us with many good goals, but there was one standout goal, Thierry Henry's volley versus Man United. So we're going to attempt to recreate it. Here it is. Flicks it up. Volleys it. Oh, it's gone in. That's a great first attempt, but we're going to give it another go. We're going to smash this. We're going to make this one better. But our second attempt would fail miserably. And we would come closer with our third go. No! That went top bins. That's it. We've done it. But our fourth was the closest yet. Flick up. Volley. Oh my God. That was it. That was absolutely it. And on our last attempt, we smashed it in. Volley it. That's it. That's it. I'm taking that. Moving on to 2001, we have one of the most iconic free kicks with David Beckham versus Greece. Here we go, David Beckham versus Greece. Ignore the fact that this is Finland because Greece aren't on the game anymore. David Beckham, we need it, top bins. Boom. God, that was terrible. Come on, Bex. You got this, Bex. Boom. Oh my God. What a save.
Oh, that's good power.
Please go top bins. No! What a save! Boom! Oh! Let's go! And if you thought that goal was iconic, the next goal in 2002 is Zidane's iconic Champions League volley. And our first attempt was pretty good, but not quite the Zidane volley. Oh! But on Zidane's second attempt, he did this. Oh!
That might be it.
Can we get a replay on that one? Oh, it's still not top bins enough, but that was better than the first one. If his second attempt wasn't good enough, his third would be. That's it! That's the one! I am taking that! Left-footed volley. The play was perfect. It's not fully top bins, but the volley and the play to leading up to it was absolutely perfect, so I'm taking that. Moving on to 2003, Henry makes another appearance with another iconic goal during the Invincibles season. So he gets played the ball about here, cuts in and just smashes it. Okay, that's attempt number 1. This might not be as easy as I thought it was. Henry would be inches away on his second attempt. Plays it to Henry, cuts in, shoots! Oh my god, that would have been it! But he wouldn't miss his third. The pass to Henry. He takes it, he shoots! He scores! Let's go! Moving on to 2004, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic's solo run for Ajax. This is one of the best solo goals in history. And our first attempt would be good, if only the AIs actually tried to intercept me and not back off. Ooh, that was a good attempt. But our second attempt was much better with Zlatan doing an outrageous skill run. We just couldn't score. Oh my god. And on our third attempt, Zlatan did this. That's it! That's it! Let's go! I'm taking that! Oh my god, that was so good! From one icon to another, we have Ronaldinho's iconic 2005 Champions League goal against Chelsea. Plays it to Dino. Dino does a little skank and he shoots and it goes in! That is pretty much exactly the goal. If you thought that was easy, the goals coming up are going to get so much harder, including this next goal from 2006 with a World Cup game against Mexico to win the game. And our first attempt was decent, considering Maxi is only 68 rated. Maxi, touch, boom! Oh my god, that was a good second attempt. Our third attempt somehow went in, but we can't accept that. Maxi, this is it. This is it! Boom! Oh my god! As good as a goal that was, it wasn't the perfect recreation. Let me know how good you thought that one was.
Time to move on to the next goal,
Which is 2007, where we have Messi's iconic solo run against Getafe. It's about here. Gets past 1. Gets past 2. Comes in. Okay, I've been intercepted. That is attempt number 1. And our second attempt would be much better with Messi coming super close to scoring.
Messi, encara 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 Messi.
No! But our third and fourth attempts would fail as we just couldn't get the ending right. We then had one last chance to get this goal. Oh, okay, he's got 2 of them gone. Oh, okay. That's 3.
No!
2008 was Ronaldo's famous free kick against Portsmouth. Bury it home, Ronaldo. Boom! Oh! That would have been so good.
And on our second attempt, Ronaldo did this.
Come on, Ronaldo. This is it. Boom. Oh! I have absolutely taken that one. We've smashed it on 2 attempts. But if that goal from Ronaldo wasn't good enough, this next one will be, as 2009 was Ronaldo's famous long shot against Porto in the Champions League. Bruno Fernandes passes it to Ronaldo, who shoots. Oof. Ronaldo. Casts in, he shoots. Oh my god, what a save. Ronaldo. Go on. Oh no. Plays it to Ronaldo. Takes it. He shoots with it. Oh. Plays it to Ronaldo. Takes it in his stride. Boom. Oh my god. Oh! Ronaldo attempt number 5. Moving on to 2010, we have another super iconic World Cup goal. It's the Chabalala's goal versus Mexico. It's not just known mostly for the goal, but also the famous celebration. And as South Africa's not on the game, I'm going to have to transfer to Chabalala to Ghana. Don't blame me, blame EA.
To Shabalala, the through ball's been played.
He just has to score. To Shabalala! It's gone bottom bins. No! To Shabalala, the through ball! Come on, please. Just top bins. Top bins! That's it! That's it! Now the celebration! The celebration! Let's go! Hey! If you thought that goal was easy, this next goal definitely isn't. One of the most iconic Premier League goals of all time. 2011 was Wayne Rooney's bicycle kick against Man City. And our first attempt was a great goal, but it's not what we needed. But on our second attempt, Wayne Rooney did this. Oh! Taking it out! That was more of the Garnacho one because it was further out, but I'm absolutely taking that. Moving on to 2012, we have Sergio Aguero's Premier League winning goal. One of the most iconic commentaries of all time.
Aguero!
But this goal would prove hard to recreate as once again it depended on the movement of the AI. And even though we scored 2 attempts, they were nothing alike the real thing until our last chance. Oh, oh my god, if that went in, that would have been it. With that said, it's time to move on to 2013, which brought us the famous Zlatan Ibrahimovic bicycle kick against England. This is probably one of the best goals we're going to see today, and I've got to recreate it. And on our first attempt, we scored this. Oh! Oh my god. Our second attempt was more promising, but there was simply no power. And this was the same for the third attempt. No power once again. Our fourth attempt would be our best yet. Zlatan! That was the best attempt we've done yet. Zlatan! I can't get the power. We came so close. Literally almost perfected it, but I failed once again with this next goal in 2014. Van Persie's iconic flying header. He's made the run. Flying header. No! Alright, he's making the run. He's made the run. Flying header. No! Oh my god, what a goal! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! That was like the perfect ball! Oh! He's just scored a flying header, but is absolutely not the goal recreated. And therefore, we can't accept it. Make the run, Vampy. Make the run, Vampy. Flying header! No, he's just scored another volley. And we failed. Let's get into this next goal, which is 2015, and it is the Florenzi long shot against Barcelona in the Champions League. This is one of the best Champions League goals you'll ever see, and we've got to try and recreate it. Florenzi gets the ball, runs down the side of the semicircle, and shoots. How am I? Oh my god! We've hit the crossbar on our first attempt. Florenzi! Oh! Oh, I missed! Florenzi gets the ball. He shoots. Ter Stegen's out. I missed again. But on our next attempt, we corrected our mistakes and got the goal. Florenzi! That's it! Let's go! Let's go. I think that was it. Listen, the height might have not been exactly the same, but the goal was pretty much identical. I'm taking it. The position was right. The keeper was out. And you know what? It's a great goal. Moving on to the next goal, which is 2016. Let's find out what goal is going to be. The famous Dele Alli volley. Can we recreate it? Let's find out. Dele Alli's on the edge. Touches it once. Touches it twice. Buries it bottom bins. Ah. Our second attempt was a great goal, but it's not the Dele Alli goal. Our third attempt, however, was much better, but it was the wrong direction. Boom! Oh, that was a good goal, Dele. And our fourth attempt was the best one yet, but once again, it was the wrong direction. Oh! I've recreated it, but I've done it the wrong way round. Bottom bins! Oh, why are you saving it? Let's move on to 2017, which was Messi's iconic goal in the El Clasico against Real Madrid, where he took off his shirt and held it up to the camera. That marked his 500th goal and is one of the most iconic celebrations to this day. And our first attempt was a decent try. Messi! Oh my god! Our second attempt, Messi was nowhere to be seen, but he was back with a great effort on his third attempt. Messi! Oh, that was a better attempt. No, why is it not locking onto Messi there? But on our last attempt, Messi did this. Messi! Messi! Let's go! That's it! That's the one! That's it. Look, he comes in, edge of the box, slots it in, bottom bins finesse. From one goat to another, 2018 was Ronaldo's famous Champions League bicycle kick. And we would come close on our first try. Oh, that would have been it. Bellingham then showed Ronaldo how it's done. That's where you need to be, Ronaldo. We would come super close on both our third and fourth attempts. And then finally, on the fifth attempt, Ronaldo scored. It's a nice bicycle kick, to be honest. It's a bit too close, but I honestly might take that. That's not bad. 2019 would reintroduce the other GOAT, Ankara Messi, with a sublime free kick against Liverpool in the Champions League. And it's fair to say, our first attempt sucked. But we were getting closer. Oh my god! That was basically it. And closer. It's a lot of power. Oh my god, no way. That was perfect. And finally, please, let's go. That's it. Come on. It's actually further back from where Messi took it originally, so I'm 100% taking that. Let's move on to 2020. And an iconic goal from 2020 is, you guessed it, Son's solo run, where he literally ran from his own half to the opposition's box and scored. Son. Off he goes. Off he goes. Heung-min Son taps it through them. No, no. Oh, that would have been perfect. Our second attempt would get intercepted at the halfway line. Our third attempt would be our best yet, but we couldn't get past the last player. No, that's not fair. And on our fourth attempt, we finally scored, but it simply wasn't good enough. Son! I don't feel satisfied with that goal. I've got one more attempt. I'm not taking that one. I'm going for one more try. Son. Go on.
Go on! Oh my god, this is it!
Please score. Let's go! That was good. That was definitely better than the previous one. I'm taking that. Let's move on to 2021. And the iconic goal from 2021 is Messi's goal versus PSG. This was one of Messi's last goals for Barcelona, which is why it's kind of iconic. And it's an absolute screamer. And on our first try, Messi did this. Oh my god. That's first time. That's it. That is actually the goal recreated right there. That one may have been easy, but this next goal is extremely hard. Because 2022 brought us the outside of the foot wonder pass from Cancelo to Haaland. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kovacic just nearly scored the Haaland goal. We would then score this on our third go. I was undecided on it, so I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if it was good enough. Oh my god. The Trovella through ball from Cancelo was absolutely perfect. He scored the volley as well. I might have to take that as our second attempt. We then scored a bit of a better one, but once again, I didn't know if it was good enough. Oh, that might have been better. That might have been better. You guys can decide whether I deserve that goal or not. But with that said, we're moving on to the last goal. That leaves us with one more iconic goal, 2023. And you all guessed it, it is Garnacho's bicycle kick. This is probably the best goal I've seen in 2023. And I reckon it's going to be an iconic goal in the future. So for that reason, we have to recreate it. Dalot crosses it about here. Boom! Oh, for our first attempt. That's not bad effort. Diego Dalot cuts it back. No! Just look onto Garnacho there! Oh my god, that was it! Dalot runs down the line. Cuts it back. Garnacho! That's the wrong way. Plays it to Dalot. Dalot runs in. Dalot dinks it. Garnacho! Oh, that's the wrong side again. Dalot. Garnacho! That's it! Dalot to Garnacho and he's put it top bins. Now we're moving on to football's biggest stage where legends are born and moments become eternal. It's the World Cup. Starting off with Pele's iconic goal of 1958. It's an unbelievable goal considering he was 17 years old. So, could we replicate the 17-year-old wonder goal? That's off the chest. That's off the chest. Put it away. Let's go. That's it. Off the chest. He's flicked the defender And he's put it away off the volley bottom bins. Now, if you thought that goal was difficult, the goals coming up in this video only get harder. Next up, we're heading to 1962, where Garrincha scored this iconic quarter-final goal versus England. That is what you call the finesse of dreams. So could we nail this on our first try? Garrincha. Oh, Garrincha. Oh my god. It wasn't a bad first try, but we need to fine-tune that finish and get it top bins. Garrincha. Garrincha. Oh, he's been absolutely killed by Ferdinand. Garrincha. Garrincha. Oh, he's just slotted it in, but it's not gone top bins. And that is attempt number 3. We have 2 attempts left. We were getting closer. We just needed the top bins. Garrincha. That's it. Garrincha. That's the one. Attempt number 4. We'd absolutely smashed it with Garrincha. Hang it in the Louvre. Moving on to 1966, we have this iconic Geoff Hurst World Cup final goal. And it's famous not for the strike, but for the controversy. Did the ball cross the line? We will never know. And as Geoff Hurst's not on the game, we're going to be using Bobby Charlton instead. Cross it in to Geoff Hurst. On the floor. Who hits the cross? Oh, he's just absolutely rifled it home, which is what I'm expecting to happen for most of these shots. And our next shot would be closer than expected. Boom. Oh, we've hit the crossbar. Second attempt, and we've hit the crossbar. That's not bad. But believe it or not, we would get even closer. Oh my god. We've hit the crossbar, and then it's gone in. I thought that was it. There was even a goal line angle. It was that close. Geoff Hurst, make that run. Boom. Oh, we have one more attempt. Geoff Hurst making that run. I see him. He's there. Boom. Oh, we've hit the crossbar and it's come back out, but it's not gone off the line. We came so close to recreating one of the most controversial goals of all time, but we failed. And with that fail, we're moving on to the next World Cup, which was 1970, where Carlos Alberto scored this. A very famous goal, which helped Brazil win once again another World Cup. And attempt number 1 went like this. Carlos Alberto, no! That's a great first attempt, but he's used his wrong foot. Let's not even talk about the second attempt. Oh my god, this could be it. This could be it. Trivela, please! Trivela! Oh my god, that might be it. But after a closer inspection, he didn't hit it with the side of his foot, so we can't count it. But then this happened. Trivela! Trivela! Let's go! That one might be better. This time we had done the Trivela, and with one attempt remaining, we had successfully recreated Carlos Alberto's goal. Which moves us on to the World Cup of 1974, where Johan Cruyff scored this. It's a thing of beauty. Takes it down, goes past the keeper, and scores. Johan takes it touch. No, I can't get past the keeper. What? The keeper just didn't commit. And we would face this same problem attempt after attempt. The keeper just wouldn't come out. Bro, the keeper's not coming out until our 4th try. Cruyff. Cruyff. That's it. Let's go. That is amazing. And if you thought that Johan Cruyff goal was good, his fellow teammate Hans scored the next iconic World Cup goal in 1978. Hans scored this. I don't actually know if Cruyff was featured in this game, but look where he picks the ball up from, and what a goal. We're gonna have to try and recreate this screamer. All right, picks the ball up about here, and then he shoots about here, and that needs to go in. Picks up the ball, runs in, he keeps running, and he shoots. Oh, what a save! Oh my god, that was good. Gets the ball, cuts in, drives, shoot! Oh my god, that would have been amazing. And Oliver Kahn once again would pull off another incredible save, leaving us with one last attempt. It's played to him, he drives in. Go on, shoot! Oh my god, I failed. And with that fail, we're moving on to the World Cup of 1982, where Eder scored this. Oh my god. What a goal. And it's fair to say our first attempt wasn't great. Oh, this is going to be tough. And I was right, as our next attempt also wasn't that good. But with practice, it got better. Volley it. Oh my god, that was good. That was very good. And like the famous saying, practice makes perfect. Oh, oh my god, that was it. I cannot believe what I've just seen. From the pass to the flick to the volley, it was perfect. You might not have recognized that goal, but the next one you definitely will, as it's one of the most iconic goals of this century. It's Diego Maradona. And no, it's not the hand of God. This goal, in my opinion, is the most iconic World Cup goal of all time. Just look how many players Maradona runs past. It doesn't actually make sense. He's skipping past them as if they don't play football. These are professional footballers. So could we recreate one of the greatest goals of all time? Oh, and we failed on the first hurdle. Here he goes. Oh. Okay, that's 2. Skips past that guy. Then through the middle. Oh my god, this is incredible. Oh my... What the hell just happened? Mara. Go on, Mara. Diego Armando Maradona. Oh my god, he's skipping through. He's skipping through. No! No! The keepers just don't commit. Maradona. Great turn. Great turn through the gap. How's Lampard outpacing Maradona? What the hell? What am I seeing? We were now down to our final attempt to recreate this goal. Nice. Go on, Mara. Oh, Maradona. Oh my god, I didn't mean to chip it, but I might have to take that. And we're moving on to 1990, where Kwangbo Kwan scored this iconic free kick. Look at this, he flicks it up and absolutely smashes it near post. It was an incredible goal. So let's try and recreate it. And with Kwangbo Kwan not being on the game, I'm going to be attempting this with Son. All right, Sonny boy. Boom. Oh my god. I don't know who took that shot, but it was close. And our second attempt would be even closer. We can do it. I believe in us. Boom! Ah, with 2 attempts remaining, this would happen. Oh my god, I thought it was in. We had come whiskers wide, leaving us with one last try. Come on, please. And moving on to 1994, we have the legend Haji, who scored this iconic goal for Romania. What a screamer. So on our first attempt, Haji would do this. The ball gets played out to Haji on the wing. He takes the touch. He shoots. Oh, oh my god, Haji. And swiftly moving on to 1998, everyone knows this goal, not just because of the goal, but also the commentary. It's Dennis Bergkamp's touch of dreams. Dennis Bergkamp, which sounds like something else. What a finish. What a goal. Let's try and recreate it. Dennis Bergkamp. Oh, that was good. However, it hit his chest, so we can't count it. It's not a bad first attempt, but we have to do the touch out the sky. Otherwise, it's not going to count. So we gave it a go with our next try, but the ball sucked. Bergkamp. Touch of dreams. No! That's attempt number 3. Our next try would also be off the chest, so we instantly disqualified it. Travels. Ah. Touch. No! Oh my god, that one's so good. Why didn't he take the touch? We would come so close with our final attempt, but the touch just wasn't good enough. And if that goal wasn't hard enough, 2002 brought us this iconic Ronaldinho free kick against England. An absolutely incredible free kick. Let's try and recreate it. All right, Dino, you've got to somehow curl this one all the way into the top corner. Can we do it on our first attempt? Let's find out. Boom. Oh god. This is going to be hard. Put power on this one. This could be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if that's good enough. I don't think we got the height. And after a swift VAR check, everything was perfect apart from the height. So we can't count it. Oh, this might be too powerful. Okay. No, way too powerful. With 1 attempt remaining, could Dino clutch up? This is good power. I think that might be it. I actually think this might be incredible. Oh my god, it's so good. It's actually perfect. This might be the best recreation yet. With that goal smashed out the water, we're moving on to 2006, where Maxi Rodriguez takes the trophy for the most iconic goal. It's absolutely insane. So recreating this goal was gonna be super hard. Maxi, boom. Maxi, chest touch, volley. Oh my god, if that went up high and in, that would have counted. And then the unimaginable happened. Volley. Oh my god.
Into the back edge of the penalty area to Rodriguez on the left foot. What a goal! What a strike!
Moving on to 2010, we have another iconic Netherlands goal. This time, it's Van Bronckhorst, who scores one of the longest range World Cup goals I've ever seen. Van Bronckhorst picks up the ball, sledgehammers it. For some reason, I thought that might have gone in. Van Bronckhorst. Smash! Oh! Attempt number 2. Van Bronky stonks. Boom! Oh! All we had to do was put power shot on it, and Van Bronchitis has done that. Oh my god. That is the sledgehammer. What a goal. What a player. We're moving on to 2014, where if you don't know this goal, do you even know ball knowledge? The famous James Rodriguez volley. This goal was so incredible. Could we nail this one first time? Chest, volley. With our second try, we would get much closer. Oh my god. Whereas our third try, not so much. What the flip is that? With 2 attempts left, the pressure was now on. Volley! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so close. It was now or never. We failed. Oh my. We gave it our best shot, but I guess the goal was simply too good to recreate. And with that fail, we're moving on to 2018, where Pavard scored one of the nicest technique goals I've ever seen. You guys all know this goal. It's so iconic. Ball comes to Pavard, touches it down, and slices it. Oh my god! That's not a bad first attempt, actually. I wish I could say the same for the second attempt. Boom! Oh. But then a miracle happened. Oh! Let's go! Pavard! If this doesn't deserve a sub from you guys, that's the least you can do. Just hit the subscribe button for me. It was now time for the World Cup of 2022, which is this insane Richarlison bicycle kick. Yeah, out of anyone, Richarlison, yeah, it has to be included. And our first attempt could have been perfect if Richarlison stayed on side. So, he stayed on side for the second attempt. No! It's not the right position. We would get closer and closer. We just couldn't get the finishing touch. No! That was teed up for greatness there. And with 2 attempts left, the pressure was building. Bro, I think it might be impossible to do the bicycle kick. This is the last chance. Richarlison, I see you. Flick it up. Volley it. No! Had Richarlison scored this bicycle kick, we would have completed it. From the world stage to Europe's crown jewel, the Euros have given us some of the most unforgettable strikes. Kicking it off, literally, with Milan Galic, who scored this absolute worldie against France. So let's try and recreate it. And as Yugoslavia aren't on the game, we'll be using Serbia, which is where Milan Galic technically was born. Oh, there he is. We have Galic in the game. Oh, he's got the ball. Shoot! Oh, okay. I think it's about here where he shoots. And it needs to go top right. Here he is. The only problem, he's not bloody topless, is he? Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but Yugoslavia actually played topless in this match as their kits clashed with their opponents. You never know, if Galic was topless here, he might have scored. But we would get closer. Oh my god! And closer. No! Not again! Until eventually, Galic did this. Boom! Let's go! Come on! That was so powerful! Moving on to 1964 against the USSR. So it's pretty iconic. I mean, just look how happy he is. And yes, there's no Russia on the game, so it's gonna have to be one of the countries closest, which is Ukraine. Spins him, runs down the line, crosses it in, and our first attempt was definitely not a header. So we tried again. But this time, it also wasn't a header. No! Why, Martinez? Why couldn't you just do the diving header? Oh, you spun him. Run down the line. Boom! Oh, that's a terrible cross. Spins him. Runs down the line. Crosses it in. Martinez is nowhere to be seen. We would have one last chance to get the header. Martinez! Do the header! No! And just like that, we had failed our first Euros recreation. Although we may have failed that goal, hopefully we can score the next, which is 1968 with Pietro Anastasi. Now that is a beautiful goal. And on our first try, Pietro did this. Volley! Oh, it's a goal! But even though it was a good goal, it wasn't the same, so we kept trying. Our second try was more promising, but still not good enough. Oh, that's so much better, but we can't get the clean volley. And then this happened. Let's go! Let's go! That's it! We have definitely done it that time. The pass is at the right angle. Flicks it up. Volleys it. It's bottom bins this time. We've done it. And he picks up the ball. He drives. He drives. He plays the 1-2. Dinks it over. Oh, that's attempt number 1. He's driving. Bottom bin, that's good. That's good, but the situation was not the same. Our third try was almost perfect until the end. What was that ball? Oh my god. But finally, we got the final pass right, and this happened. Yes! Let's go! Please tell me that was similar. Although Gerd took an extra touch, it was still a pretty good recreation. I think that was good enough. For that reason, we're moving on to 1976. Antonin Panenka to win the Euros for Czech against Germany. Can he do it on his first attempt? Surely. Yes, he can. Let's go. That was the easiest goal yet, but the next goals get so much harder, like this goal by Ray Wilkins in 1980. This goal was simply outrageous. The double flick and the chip, it's going to be hard to recreate. And straight away, it was clear this goal would be super difficult. Not only do I need to chip it over the defender, but the goalkeeper too. But our second attempt would actually show some promise. Please. Oh my god, that's good. That actually is good. Oh, that's a really good scoop. And it's a great chip. Oh my god, I don't know. Although our second try was great, I still had 3 more attempts to make it. But I simply couldn't. So we're taking the second attempt and moving on to 1984, where one icon stood out. And that was this man, Platini, who scored this beautiful free kick, helping France win the Euros. And by the way, this was his 9th goal, which is the record number of goals in any European competition, until Ronaldo beat it with 14 goals. All right, Platini, this is exactly where you scored it. Can you score it again? We're going to go a bit light. Boom. Maybe we can get it over the wall with our next try. Boom. Oh my god, it's too close. How am I going to do this? They say good things come in threes, so hopefully we can get this one over the wall and in the back of the net. How about that, Platini? What the? What the? Why did Koundé just came out of nowhere? With 2 attempts remaining, it was getting tense. It was now or never. Oh, this is good. Oh, we failed. Especially as this next goal is the iconic Van Basten volley of 1988. Just look at it. It is a thing of beauty. I don't even know how he scored that. Impossible angle. And our first try sucked. Boom. Ah, okay. He's there. Volley. Volley. Let's go. No, that's not it. I can't say that. I got excited because I scored a volley. But on our third try, this happened. But it wasn't a volley. Could we perfect it for our next try? Volley it! No! And with one last attempt, Van Basten did this. No! That was it. That was actually it. And 1992, we had a goal which actually sent England home. It's Thomas Brolin with a beautiful 1-2 top bins. It's a great goal. And speaking of great goals, on our first attempt, Brolin would do this. Boom. Oh! That's a great first attempt. And a great first try it was, as we're definitely taking that and moving on to 1996. And 96 brought us one of the most iconic English goals It's Gascoigne with this piece of disgracefulness. It's a beauty, and therefore we're gonna try and recreate it. And we would come close-ish on our first try. Oh, it's not a bad first attempt, but our second try was much better. Bottom bins! Oh, let's go! We scored it. We got the volley and we got the flick. I still wasn't satisfied. It needed to be better, which our third attempt definitely was not. But then Gascoigne did this. No! Oh my god, that one was so much better. Why did it go top bins? If that just went bottom bins, I would happily take that. So with one last attempt, we did this. Oh my god. That's very good. And with a few great attempts, I'm taking one of them and we're moving on to 2000. And now we were in the right kit, it was time to smash this goal, which was instantly denied on our first try. But I would get absolutely obliterated on my second attempt. Oh my god! He gets at the halfway line. He drives. Run at the defenders. Run at them. Shoot! Oh my god! Figo gets the ball. Halfway line. He drives. Oh, he's megged him! No way. He shoots from here! No! If that just goes top bins, that's the goal! Figo gets it from the halfway line. He drives. He drives. He drives. He shoots! He scores! What a goal! On the fifth attempt! Oh my god! If you don't rate that, you're a hater. We're moving on to 2004. We have this incredible goal by Maniche against the Netherlands. A finesse of dreams, some may say. We've got the corner. We just need the Maniche. Where is he? I think I may have the Maniche. The ball gets played to him. Takes a touch. Finesses. No way, we just done it on our first attempt. Oh my god. The pass to Maniche, the touch, the shot, the goal. It's amazing. I honestly couldn't believe what we had just done on our first try. On to 2008 we go. I'm moving on to 2008. Wesley Sneijder scored this absolutely incredible goal. Wesley's about here. Turns to defender. Finesses top left. Oh my god! It's not the right goal because he's hit that with his weak foot. But wow, what a first attempt. But on our second attempt, Wesley did this. Yes! That might be the one. I don't know if the angle's right, but the angle simply wasn't the same, so I couldn't count it. Our third attempt, the angle was better, but it was a poor finish. And then we almost scored the perfect recreation. Oh! That's better. We just needed the AI to try and intercept us. So I gave it one last go, and we scored this. Oh my god, that was amazing. Even though we didn't turn the AI the same, the goal was incredible. So for that reason, we're moving on to 2012. Right away, we scored this, but it wasn't Zlatan. Zlatan! Oh no, that's so good. However, it wasn't the scissor kick Zlatan did, so we can't count it. But we would get closer and closer. With one final attempt, Zlatan did this. Zlatan! Zlatan! That might be it! That might be it! Let's move on to 2016. And that, my friends, is this goal from Shaqiri, which was rated as the best goal of the whole tournament. It's fair to say our first attempt sucked. Shaqiri! Same with our second try. We finally got a good bicycle kick on the third, but no goal. No! Why did he bicy it? With one last try, Shaqiri scored this. Shaqiri! We scored a bicy with him. He is 74 rated. Anyways, moving on to 2020, we have one of the greatest goals in the history of the tournament. This goal from Patrick Schick, probably the best goal of the tournament. And yeah, it might be impossible to recreate, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Schick. He's there. The finesse shot. Oh! We've actually... No, that's not Schick! No! I scored it with the wrong guy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So we corrected our mistakes and found Schick, who did this. Oh, that was better. We got good height on it as well. And it's Patrick Schick. Let's go. And our first try was almost perfection. Dude! Oh, he's blocked it with his face. Whereas our second attempt, although we scored it, it wasn't as good. Jude Bellingham, that's not the same. But we would come closest on our third try. Jude! No! That was perfect! That was perfect! The cross, the position, everything was perfect. Just he's done it the wrong way. So we corrected our mistakes and Jude did this. Jude! Jude! That's it! That's the one!